So, before Natalie was killed, people were threatening to kill me for stalking a girl that I didn't stalk, who was a grown adult, and for threatening the family of said girl, who is actually an adult, when I didn't actually threaten her family. At any point in time, this could have all been taken care of by those little girls acting like the adults that they were supposed to be. In reality, they were adults. If a 9-year-old can go to prison as an adult, then Natalie and Alicia can take responsibility for the lies that they told. People want to be pissed off that I keep speaking out on YouTube and on Facebook, while people have been dedicated to destroying my Facebook since they found out that Natalie was missing. I've called out a lot of predators. I am not ashamed of this. If these people actually cared, these people who claimed that they cared, they would have made a fucking police report. They would have written that shit down when it fucking happened. Not bullshit me for 2 goddamn years, like Miss Peaches did. The way that I was painted by the media resulted in many people harming me. See, if I go back to Chapel, Nebraska, I have to deal with people threatening my life. Chapel, Nebraska. Now, don't get me wrong, plenty of people in Chapel had threatened to kill me before this. But the fact is, there are certain things that you don't go saying about a man if they didn't happen. If you invite a man to Virginia, you don't call him a stalker for doing it. If you ask a man to stay behind where you work, you don't call him a stalker for doing it. You don't invite a stalker to go to Virginia Beach. You don't invite a stalker to go to the pagoda in Norfolk. You don't invite a stalker to Elliot's Coffee Grounds for his birthday. You don't help a stalker get a job. You don't try to get an apartment in the area for a stalker. I should have been allowed to defend myself. The media wouldn't allow it. As a result, I've gone to social media. But that's the point, is that I've seen this happen before. When something happens with a homeless person, the media only covers one side, the police side, because it's the only side that matters. Homeless people aren't humans to you. Now, here's the kind of stuff the Bollingers, aka, well, the Kelly family, the Bollinger family, the Garner family, or Hibson, whatever she goes by, and the Campbell family. See, they did a lot of really messed up stuff. They did things they should not have done. And they did so as a group. Now, Miss Shelley, I thought she was eventually going to help. Eventually. People never stopped threatening my life. See, here's the thing about Miss Shelley. Miss Shelley was, according to Kara Johnson Miles, actually cared. But if she actually cared, then she would have spoken to me in person. She would have spoken to me instead of having a go-between who has already slandered my name on Facebook on multiple occasions, who has already shown that she's not interested in justice for Natalie. She's not interested in justice at all. She's interested in harming others by playing head games. I should have been allowed to go to my court dates. The courts did everything in their power to make sure that all of my money was eaten up that I had to depend on others. And if it weren't for the contributions of those others, I never would have been able to make it to the court dates that I did. But when it got to the point where I literally couldn't afford to go to my next court date, I had to do something. The evidence that was in that Natalie's voice bag is extremely important. It shows that I was telling the truth. The police